Hi YouTube.
Hey guys, it's Erin and Jenny with Revisions Mentor.
Today we're going to talk to you about the top tips that you need to know for staging on your move-in day. We're going to go through all the bits and pieces that you need so that you're super well prepared, you have what you need, and no stone is left unturned.
That's right. So the first thing that we do before move-in day is wash our linens and our towels. A lot of times when you use hand towels in vacant homes, people use them. And
all the time.
Yeah,
all the time they do
really
it.
gross.
It's really gross.
Yeah, and it's all they're all white towels. So we always wash them and press them and make sure that they look really crisp and brand new. And if they're stained and gross, we don't use them.
Yeah.
So.
That goes for throw rugs as well, the bathroom rugs, and sometimes the entry or the kitchen rugs get trampled. So if those are washable items, you want to make sure those are clean. And then slip covers as well. We often cover our furniture when it's going in and out of houses, but that's not a foolproof method always. So slip covers for dining chairs, slip covers for living room furniture. You want to make sure that that's clean and pressed if it needs to be prior to day off.
Or steamed. When we put it back on, we'll steam it.
Oh, yeah, we steam a lot, especially for bed skirts. Yeah.
Yes.
Bed skirts.
Yes, wrinkly bed skirts don't photograph very well.
It's really nice if you can have those ready ahead of time and clean and pressed. You're still going to have to do a little steaming, but we have done this where we've shown up on day of with the bed skirt out of the package, and it takes 4 times as long to get that thing steamed and ready. So
don't forget your hardware, guys. And the way we keep our hardware, like that goes with our headboards or our bed frames together, is we tape it to the bed frame, or we tape it to the back of the headboard so that it doesn't get separated, doesn't get lost. And then on move-in day, if we need to put something together, we have all the pieces we need.
Yeah, it's a smart idea. And then you want to make sure you have the correlating tools for those pieces. If you need drills for tables, or if you need, hex screws, or hex, what are those called? The hex key.
Allen wrench.
An Allen wrench, perhaps. Make sure you've got the right tools for the right stuff. And we would be lost without our plastic baggies and our tape. Another thing you can do to be really well prepared for move-in day, make sure that your accessories are organized and in really good condition. You want to go through and check. Make sure that you're taking out any broken things from the bins, that you're not packing up stuff that's really taken a beating, or that if there are things that need cleaning, like maybe picture frames need touch up, or just go ahead and look through what you're working with. Make sure it's in good condition. You're going to save yourself a lot of work on the day of if you're prepared.
Yeah, and if you use like silk plants, wipe them down, get the dust off of them. But sometimes we've run into construction materials that are being used when our staging stuff is in place, which is not something we really like to happen, but it does get dust on some of our stuff. So wiping it down, just make sure it looks like it's in good condition. It looks like it's brand new.
Yeah. Or you can at least turn it so the good side shows.
At least for the photos.
At least for the photos.
Cover all your pillows and your cushions with plastic bags. That saves a tremendous amount of spot cleaning when you get to the job site. We've just learned that over and over again. Even if we transport pillows in our own vehicles, which is cleaner than the moving truck, they can still get dirty.
They do. And we just buy those really huge, super heavy duty, jumbo, lawn, leaf bags, the plastic ones with the pole tie at the top, and we can reuse those over and over again. And our bedding goes into those, throw pillows, blankets, towels, sheets.
All of it. All the soft stuff.
All the soft stuff goes in those, and it helps quite a bit.
Yeah, and guys, if you want a copy of our comprehensive home staging move-in day checklist that includes all the tools that you need for a successful move-in day, click on the link below and we'll send you a copy, and you guys can kind of be on your way to showing up prepared and not having to go back to the site to tie up loose ends because you forgot little things.
Yeah. And if you're just joining us for the first time, thank you. We're glad to have you. Subscribe so that you can follow us. We do regular videos. We've been a little off of our video game the last couple of weeks. We got a lot going on, but we're committed to ramping back up and staying engaged with you guys and our community.
Yeah.
All right, what else do we have, Erin, in terms of the things that they need to have on move-in day to be
Move-in
super
day.
ready.
So this is kind of the bane of our existence, is keeping the finials and the lamp hardware together. And because on move-in day, like, we always use lamps in pairs, and somehow we manage to mismatch our finials, and we spend like 45 minutes every time we do an install. So if you guys have any handy tips how to keep these organized, we would love to hear it, because we waste a tremendous amount of time trying to put lampshades together that match and the finials, and probably if we had a more organized labeling system, we would have better advice for you, but we don't. So if you have advice for us for listening,
let us know. I think what we kind of came up with a week or two ago was the idea to just buy a large lot of neutral, like a whole bunch of the same round, maybe brushed nickel finials. So that we can always just put those on whatever lamps that we're using, because our collection of lamps is so diverse. So many of them have their own really special tops. And while that looks cool, it's so impractical, like you said.
It is, it's like, it's cool to have variety, but then when you need matching lamps, and I'm going to be honest with you, probably at least one lamp every move gets broken somehow. We just don't have good luck with lamps. We strap them into the seat belts in our cars. We box them carefully. We wrap them, and somehow things still get damaged. So we end up with a lot of mix match lampshades because we lose like one of the two lamps. This has been it's been an organizational challenge for us. So we'd love to see the way that you're storing your lamps and lampshades, because this has been challenging.
Yeah. You know, you think you can slide a lampshade on top of a pile, in the truck, and it'll be okay because it's lightweight and doesn't move. But they get bent, they get broken.
All the time.
If it's raining outside, they get wet and they get stained. So put them in boxes so that they can't get dented by anything else that's shifting around them, and put them in plastic bags so that they don't get water damaged or dirty. Dirty hands, that's another really easy culprit. All lampshades are white or light linen that we use, and so they show fingerprints instantly.
It's true.
Yeah.
And when you're transporting your lamps, if you don't take the shades and the hardware off and you set them outside and it's a windy day, they will blow over and break. We've done that more times than we care to share.
Hi, Cleo. Did you guys see Cleo?
Cleo, my great name. She wanted to be on TV.
She wants to be on TV.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a couple of other tips that are super important. You want to be well represented in the house that you're leaving behind, and really showcase who you are and what you've done. So have your marketing materials ready with you. Make sure you have business cards. Make sure you have handouts or flyers. Erin and I use postcards that have our pictures and our logo and pictures of our work. We put them in small frames, and those are positioned all throughout the house. So, have 3, 4, 5, 6 of those loaded up and ready to go, so that you can put them in the foyer, put them on bookshelves, all those things that are just going to be at your fingertips, so that when people come look at the listing, they can see who did the fabulous staging job.
Exactly. And in line with that, we always leave bottled water and chocolates out for people when it's not 9,000 degrees out and everything's going to melt.
Right.
That's a headache. And we also always bring Pellegrino, and we put those on trays that we put our business cards on. So bring your bottled water, bring your Pellegrino, check your chocolates. If you're going to be leaving chocolates in the place, you probably don't want them to be like really old chocolate or chocolate that's super melted, or maybe you find another like little treat that you want to be your little trademark that you leave behind, because chocolate can be tricky in super hot environments.
Yeah, live and learn. Another good tip for you in terms of being prepared for the day, make sure you're in appropriate, comfortable clothing and shoes for the job. It took Erin and I 5 minutes to realize that looking cute on move-in day is wasted effort.
Yeah. We show up in gym clothes because I mean, let's face it, we're working.
Yeah.
And we'll do the initial consultation, typically maybe in jeans or something more less athletic leisure wear-ish.
Yeah.
But the truth is, when we move in, you got to have comfortable shoes, and you got to be in Comfortable clothes because you're working hard.
You're working hard. Tennis shoes, yoga pants,
Yeah.
sweatshirts, layers, bottled water, snacks.
Yes.
Your personal needs, like the cord to your cell phone if you need to charge, backup batteries for your camera if you need to, all the bits and pieces that you need to get it done.
Get it done.
What else?
Again, guys, this is all available to you. This entire list of tools and dozens more items that we use for our home staging installs. So, like I said, click on the link and hit subscribe, hit the like button, and stay tuned because we have lots more videos to share.
Yeah. And we'll give you access to this document free if you click on the link below. It'll take you to our webpage. You can download this and have all of this information and more at your fingertips. Check us out.
Catch you next time.